I don't stick to my hobbies very long. In fact, one of the longest hobbies that I had was chess, and I only did that for 2 years and basically completely gave it up. I used to play it daily. One hobby that I haven't given up though is disc golf. I've actually been playing the sport longer than I've been posting videos on this YouTube channel. And I thought I'd do a video on what's in my bag. My brother and a couple of good friends of mine got me into it about 4 years ago, and I've been playing pretty consistently since then. So this is my 2024 disc golf bag, and this is what discs I throw and kind of just what I'm up to at the moment. Hopefully I'll look back on this video and see how I've improved it, or maybe things that have changed. Alright, so let me show you my putters. First up, I've got my main one that I use is the Faith. It is from Latitude 64, and honestly when I first got this disc I thought it was going to be more of a shiny, but it ended up being matte. It's not quite what I was hoping to get, but I just hadn't bothered fixing it, and I kind of like the blue reflective layer. I don't know if that's going to come up on camera. On loan at the moment from a good friend of mine, a friend that got me into disc golf, are 2 links. These ones are very similar in texture, but for some reason the weight ratio and whatever it is, I find these ones much better. And these are from Discmania. So I got a Faith and 2 links for my putters. Going into my approaches, I use my Bounty, which is from Dynamic Discs. This one here is a bit more shiny. This is the texture that I wanted my Faith to be in, but I just really like this. It's a Speed 4, Glide 5, and it's a really nice mixture between your putter and your mid-range. It's got a really good fade to it. I'll show you a video on screen what that looks like, but this is my go-to for anything to do with approaches. Absolutely love it. Plus, I think the colour is pretty cool. Next up on my list, I have my mid-ranges. I've got a couple of discs here. I'll show you this one here first from Westside Discs. This is a Warship, Speed 5 and Glide 6. And this one here, not only does it have an awesome print of being white and again that reflective blue, it's my go-to, and it handles pretty well in the wind too. So this one here is probably one of my favourite discs in the bag. So that's a Westside disc, the Warship. My next mid-range that I go to a lot is my Origin, and again this is Discmania. This one here I've done a bit special. I don't know how well this is going to come up on camera, but me and a couple of friends, we tried doing a print. So this is just a ink. We've dyed it for a couple of hours and then washed it off with water, and I'm really happy with how this one has turned out. Again, this is my mid-range. This has got a bit more sharper. It's slower, but it's a bit better at holding an angle. So this one's really good for when I want to pick a line just to go round a tree, and this is why I go for this one. I don't use it as much as my Warship, but I use it for more technical and slower shots, which is really good. Going into my distance drivers a bit more, we've got this one here by Paige Pierce, the Stalker, and this is from Discraft. And this one here is a Speed 7 Glide 5. This one almost feels like the faster and longer distance as my Westside disc, the Warship, which is my favourite one. So in a way, this is kind of my favourite distance driver. A colour, it's okay, a texture's okay, it's just, I've been using it for so many years, it's just, I always use it. So there's that one. And then my furthest, fastest and greatest one, and also one of my new ones, is this one here by Westside Disc, and it is the Hatchet. It's a Speed 9 and a Glide 6. This one here, it can have some pretty crazy lines, especially in the wind. I feel like this one can just fire off to the right or left. But if you get this one right, this one here is my furthest disc in the bag. So whenever I'm needing to tee off and I'm doing a course which is a par 4 or anything like that, this is often the disc I'll grab. So there we go. Those are all my discs. Just to quickly, a couple of extra mentions of what's in my bag. A old rag or cloth to keep your discs dry. And then in my top compartment of my bag, I have a couple of pens, because you never know when you want to write down someone's score or just quickly jot something down. very handy thing to have. So I have a couple of pens and then a collection of markers. They're unique because I made and designed them. So I've got a chest theme, I've got a New Zealand firm, and then I've got a camera. So those are my 3 different ones that I use. Most of the time though, when I'm not in tournaments, I'll literally just use another disc, or I'll just mark it using my foot or something like that. So these are kind of tossing around in my bag, but I honestly don't use them that much. Then lastly, I have this bag here. It is a bag that was given to me. It's an RPM disc bag. It's pretty good. Basically can't complain. Before that I was using my backpack, and this is just simply so much better in so many different ways. I like the fact that it can stand up by itself. There's room to fit a drink bottle on both sides, your pens, your markers, your phone, whatever it is, it fits on there. And that's what I really like. Plus also, there's one secret compartment that I really like on the side. And that is my 2024 disc golf bag video. I hope you enjoyed it and it was interesting for you. If you want to see one of my last projects, you can check out this video over here, which I had a ton of fun filming. Otherwise, you can check out this video over here, which YouTube recommends you enjoy. I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now. See ya. Man, it's just so peaceful.